Welcome back to Dream Drop Distance. Apologies if you've already had your fill of mind fuckery in regards to da-da-da, but there's plenty more to come, I'm afraid.
Oh boy, I love all of the mindfuckery that's going on. It definitely doesn't get old.
Well, here, have all the mind fuckery in the world.
Just pour it all into my head.
I don't get it. Nomura went mad after 15 minutes. Now, this is kind of weird. Why didn't they use Riku's shorter-haired model?
Yeah, I don't get that either. It's kind of odd they would put that and then not go back to it again. You think they want to reuse assets right away.
Yeah, let's just put this into perspective. Out of everything that's happening in this scene, why Riku is pre-haircut is the thing that bothers me the most.
You can't come with any of us to Disney Town, I'm sorry. No, see, they don't invite him because he's too slow.
Who forgot to disable resample in Vegas, you fucker, NTom? Who keeps saying that shit? I mean, it sounds like Riku, but Riku's right in front of me, so that can't be right.
Yeah. Oh, building, you'll never run away from me because you don't have legs!
I may be static, but that doesn't mean I have to lower my standards for you, you slow-motion plebsicle. Have some light.
So we were blinded by the light? I'll stop now.
This pain I'm feeling now must be the pain others feel whenever I make a bad pun. I'm so sorry, people.
Flashing back to a game I could be playing instead of Dream Drop Distance.
Yeah, no disrespect to da-da-da, but I would rather play Bibus any day of the week, really. Oh, this is such a touching scene. And here's Ansem to rain on everyone's parade. With darkness, of course. We were originally gonna shut you here on the dope-ass Disney train, but we can't seem to find that thing anymore.
So, whenever he re-enters the dream, he comes down like Superman?
Pretty much. Although, it kind of harkens back to the intro of KH1 and also the ending of KH2.
Yeah, they have a thing for people falling from the sky, don't they?
Dropping, if you will.
Ah, fuck you.
Hey, I got an idea. Ask your heart. See if it's got a clue.
Be careful though, it's not a free phone number.
Oh, I gotta pay collect to talk to my heart.
Oh, thank you, Sora's heart.
Hey, don't patronize me!
Ziggy is delightfully sassy in this game.
Steer us wrong every time.
You know, right? Because you all have hearts. Axel and Roxas and Nami.
This is important. Pay attention to this plot point.
I am.
What Roxas felt. And they laughed together, got mad, and they grieved.
Not mentioned here, ate like fuck tons of ice cream.
Sea salt variety.
It's about time you noticed. Indeed.
I'm here too, by the way.
Sorry, I was just finishing my landscaping project, and haha, you're standing on it.
Oh, whoa, you turned it on its side. Good job.
I call it building is now road.
Clearly showed signs of a burgeoning replacement. Once born,
Well, thanks for taking all the tension out of this scene, default face, appreciate it.
our experiments creating Heartless were attempts to control the mind and convince it to renounce its sense of self. But understand, one can banish the heart from the body, but the body will try to replace it. The first chance it gets,
Much like headphones.
or as many times as it takes.
It'll replace them with cheap,
And so
local store brands.
And the left speaker will go out at, like, a week's notice or something.
it was just a temporary separation.
Why then? Why did you lie to them and tell them they had no hearts?
Honestly, Sora, I'm not sure why you're surprised by Xemnas' antics at this point. He is, you know,
Round up a bunch of
evil.
empty husks, hook them up to Kingdom Hearts, then fill them all with the exact same heart and mind. Translation: they were gonna turn all the members into Xehanort.
What?
Xehanorts?
Yep, that was the real goal of the organization. It wasn't to be whole again.
Scared of just
It was to create a gaggle of Xehanorts. A group of Xehanorts. A murder of Xehanorts. Which is really creepy if you take into account the fact that there would be a female Xehanort through Larxene.
Ugh.
And even worse, Demixanort.
Ah, it still has this bad tasting music. Do it again. Make a new one.
Although, jokes aside, if you notice, just before you fought him in KH2, Demix definitely showed signs of being more aggressive, so maybe the transformation had started to take hold.
Yeah, that's true.
Yet, even this was to be expected. We have learned of the heart's folly, and we have achieved our other goal.
I'm now Chief Architect at Disney World. Working for Nomura-san has its perks, my friends.
For the organization.
Just stop it! You treat people's hearts like bottles on a shelf, but they're not. Hearts are made of the people we meet, and how we feel about them. They're what ties us together even when we're apart.
Now begin the killing, please.
Make me strong.
Killing, go now!
Activate the killing routine.
Duh. You're strong because of the ties you have with other people.
Go to Dead Zigbar. Enter.
But no pain. We see much bigger and better things in your future.
More games. More sales.
More spin-offs.
No!
And I say spin-off because that's a trigger word that will stick in certain people's craws.
Oh boy.
Care. I'm proud to be a small part of something bigger. The people it did choose.
You know what? I like this speech. It's good. It's surprisingly different from the usual kind of thing you'd expect with a protagonist of these kind of games.
You've lost.
No, shut up!
I know you are, but what am I?
You're nobody! Oh!
Priceless classic Helldragon. Hit up my jams, my organization brethren and sisterin.
Raise the roof and my buildings.
Especially the buildings. I am a landscape artist now, you know. And this is the best part. Instead of dual-wielding lightsabers, he dual-wields skyscrapers now.
That's like his other gimmick. I mean, you know him as for being Darth Maul and for having the fucking building fetish.
Well, it's always nice to see people expand, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. He still dual-wields lightsabers, and I'm surprised LucasArts haven't got after him yet, although, then again, Disney do own LucasArts now.
Now, this fight is a bit intense, and, you know, like the others, you definitely have to play defensive and watch out, especially if you're not leveled up enough. He'll just throw all kinds of shit at you. He's fast. He throws his barriers at you all around, so you definitely want to play careful.
If I had to equate it to another boss fight in this game, I would actually say the Rinsler fight, in that that's one of the fights where I actively had to play defensively and rely on countering in order to beat the boss.
That's true. Xemnas is pretty counter-happy when you try to rush him too much, so you want to watch out. Go, my big T-Rex monster! Bite his head off!
I won't stand for this. I made this place. There's a little signpost over there and everything with my name on it. I like this move, because it humiliates the shit out of Xehanort, and it's what he deserves!
I admit that is kind of funny just to humiliate him with.
Remember this move from Kingdom Hearts 2, the Ring of Lasers? Yeah, it's a bit more deadly here. If you're not at the right level, this will kill you almost instantly. Make sure you jump and glide away from it. Make sure, for the love of God, you have glide equipped for this fight.
He also has that move where he cages you with his barriers and you have to jump out really fast.
Now, this bit I find quite annoying. What you have to do is just run up to the end and wait for a reality shift to engage. What they don't tell you, however, is how long this will take. So, you think to yourself, as these things are coming towards you, you want to get up there as fast as possible. But no, you'll still get hit here.
Yeah, you know, sometimes, like, I've gone up there, like, the first few times, I'm like, am I supposed to do something to trigger the reality shift? What? But no, you're just supposed to wait it out, basically. And I've actually missed this reality shift as it was coming up before, and you don't want to do that. You know, that could have been a perfect swing, but hey, this is Tom playing.
Why gotta be this way?
Why you gotta whisper?
Because it's dramatic.
It's intense, the fans won't expect it. I'll just drag this fight out by putting in more forced grinding sessions, good.
Well, that's to give you a little bit of a flow motion kick to this fight.
It's weird, we're kind of bashing him on all sides, yet he's not falling down.
We're static. We are nobodies after all. You said you had hearts. You don't get to pull that gimmick anymore.
Well, what if they're lying about everything, Tom?
What if the entire game is like a lie? What if the whole series is a lie? It's like the final scene of Kingdom Hearts 3 is just going to be like Nomura reading from a book.
If this whole thing turns out to be a dream, like the whole series, I will be fucking mad. You won't have any idea the extent of my full fucking fury.
The butt-manitude will be off the scales.
This is going to anal devastation levels.
It's like before Deathly Hallows came out, some people were saying, oh, wouldn't it be cool if, like, in the final paragraph of the book, Harry wakes up under the stairs, and it was all a dream, and the Dursleys cart him off to an insane asylum or something.
Well, why would they do that for that series? Here, at least in this series, they talk all the time about memories and dreams. That kind of ending actually might make sense, sort of.
I guess. And, hey, kind of a neat parallel here. We just took down Sora's personal Voldemort. In the 7th game, no less. Kind of creepy, actually. Oh, by the way, a recusant is a dissenter or a nonconformist.
Does your sweat stink like darkness? Axe body spray can help.
Oh, and right on cue, here comes Senor Dum Dum.
Mr. Scenery McChew time.
Just make it too easy. I know you think you've won, but you lost the moment you dived this far in.
This is the deep end of a swimming pool you can't get out of, boy.
I guess you were right, Helldragon. Dives are the worst.
No returning to the world above.
What do you mean?
Do you have some axe, for the love of God?
I need it. You've got no idea of what's going on.
Guided you. They are not the reason you are.
So he's literally reading him like a bedtime story before he drowses off? This is what it looks like.
I told you, mate. End of KH3, Nomura reading from a book.
God, it better not.
Kari's inside of me? Oh, wait, that's another game.
That sigil, the X. It tells us where you are at all times.
Yep. That's why there's been X's on certain characters' designs throughout the entire series. It's so the organization, or Master Xehanort I should say, can keep track of them.
I wasn't aware they made GPSs for clothing, because that would be stupid, don't you think?
Yes, and like we discovered earlier, they're trying to create a new set of Xehanort. So people branded with X throughout the Kingdom Hearts series, yeah, they're possible candidates for the upcoming spoiler.
Look, I just know when they get 13 Xehanorts together, that's going to be the best Monopoly game they ever played.
Haha, I take boardwalk.
Time itself is immovable. Today, all of my selves throughout time were meant to gather here.
Xehanorticon.
No! That's the worst thing. Who would the guest be? Don't answer that.
It's our third
Leonard Nimoy is just very meta. I like this guy. He's a good speaker.
What's gonna happen?
Axe, for the love of God, axe!
All that I know. We are all here, and what the future holds in store is beyond my sight.
So, time travel, A-okay.
To my own,
Seeing the future, nope.
Yeah, can't have that, I guess.
all these others.
This is a series of magic I'd just like to point out.
Now that I have lived it, returning to my own time will erase the memories and experiences I have gained here.
Somehow, this is just another bullshit gimmick Nomura came up with.
The path is now etched in my heart.
But it doesn't matter anyway, since he's gonna remember just subconsciously.
Yeah, how does that even work? I mean, he doesn't remember what happened here, but he'll subconsciously be led towards what he has to do. Why not just make him remember it? It's just easier that way.
Darkness, and your body will be another vessel for me.
The SS Xehanort.
We'll be roomies!
Of the worst kind.
Sora.
Oh. Oh my.
Well, I think we're fucked. How about you? Yeah, just keep him in the dark void until we need him, I guess.
Oh hey, it's Ven's heart. It's been a while.
Hold on, I guess I gotta show up in this game somehow, just to, appeal to everyone who bought Birth by Sleep.
Well, Sora originally sheltered Ven's heart. Now it's time for Ven's heart to return the favour.
Do not go into that black current so easily.
There you go. Bit of protective armour for you.
I gotta reuse that asset somehow, right? Although I would imagine sleeping in armor is very uncomfortable. It's like the worst kind of sleeping bag.
I imagine Iron Man gets through it well enough.
Iron Man doesn't sleep in his fucking suit.
As far as you know, I doubt you're up to date with Marvel Comics. We'll see you all next time for some more mindfuckery in Dream Drop Distance. See you then.